The city is screaming. A monster's roar tears through the skyline. Buildings crack, windows shatter. Heroes are already flying, literally, launching themselves from rooftops, leaping across gaps that look straight down into nothing. At street level, dust settles. Saitama stands in front of a skyscraper. He looks up, very far up. The monster is fighting on the roof. You can hear it. You can feel it. Shockwaves ripple down the glass. Saitama takes a step forward. Stops. He squints. That's high. A hero blasts past him, rocketing straight upward. Another vaults the gap between buildings without hesitation. Saitama turns slightly, opens a door, stares. The door closes behind him with a soft click. Saitama reaches the apartment complex as the alert finishes repeating. A monster has been sighted on the upper floors. The building stands intact for now, but the windows near the top are already shattered. He stops at the entrance and looks up. The distance is clear. The fight is not close to the ground. Inside the lobby, the lights flicker. The elevator doors are shut. Saitama steps forward and presses the button. Nothing happens. No chime. No movement. He waits. The floor vibrates as something heavy strikes above. A crack forms in the ceiling plaster. He presses the button again. Still nothing. People rush through the lobby. Some push past him. Others stop for a second, look up, then run. Someone trips. Someone shouts that the stairs are blocked higher up. Sirens grow louder outside. The sound of fighting carries down the elevator shaft like distant thunder. Saitama remains where he is, eyes level, posture relaxed. The building shakes harder. A hero bursts through a side door and launches straight up the exterior wall. Another follows, firing grappling gear that snaps tight and pulls him out of sight. Glass rains down outside. The monster roars. Saitama turns his head and watches them go. He tracks their movement for a moment. Then he turns back to the elevator. He presses the button again. A small screen above the doors flickers. The letters appear slowly, one by one. Estimated wait time. Unknown. Saitama reads it. He does not react. He shifts his weight slightly and keeps waiting as the fight above grows louder and the lobby continues to empty around him. Saitama opens the stairwell door. The noise of the lobby cuts off. The door shuts behind him. The light inside flickers. He steps forward and starts climbing. The stairwell is narrow. The air smells damp. Each step echoes. The lights buzz, then dim, then return. He moves at a steady pace. No rush, no pause. Floor numbers pass by on the wall. 3, 4, 5. He keeps going. Above him, the fight grows louder. The building shudders. A wall cracks somewhere higher up. Dust falls down the stairwell. A scream echoes. Sharp, then cuts off. Saitama does not look up. He keeps climbing. The sound of impact rolls through the concrete. Something heavy slams into a wall. The stairwell shakes. A crack spreads across the paint near the railing. Saitama reaches the next landing. He turns and continues upward. He stops for a moment, not because of the noise. He leans against the railing and stretches his calves. The building trembles again. He finishes stretching, pulls out his phone, and checks the time. No signal. He puts the phone away. He resumes climbing. More floors pass. The screams above grow closer. The steps stay the same. The lights flicker again. Saitama keeps moving, one step after another, fully committed to the stairs as the fight inches closer overhead. Saitama reaches the river as the ground splits. A monster's attack tears through the bridge. Steel bends. Concrete drops. The middle section collapses into the water below. Civilians scream and scatter in every direction. Heroes don't slow down. One jumps the gap without breaking stride. Another clears it with a short boost and lands running. The fight continues on the far side. Shockwaves ripple through the air. Saitama stops at the edge. He looks down. The drop is long. He turns around. No comment. No pause for thought. He walks back the way he came. He cuts through back alleys, narrow streets, trash bags pressed against brick walls. A cat runs past him. The sounds of the fight fade, then return from a different direction. He keeps walking. He reaches an intersection and waits at a red light. Cars speed past. Sirens scream somewhere behind him. The light changes. He crosses. Further on, he takes a pedestrian underpass. The ceiling is low. The air is stale. Footsteps echo. He exits on the other side and heads towards the noise again. By the time he arrives, the fight is already half over. A building is leaning. Smoke fills the street. Heroes lie scattered across the pavement. Saitama steps onto solid ground and looks ahead, calm as ever, having taken the long way around. Saitama reaches the base of the skyscraper as the fight peaks above. The rooftop is a blur of movement. Shockwaves crack the air. Windows burst outward in waves. Pieces of metal fall and strike the street. The sound alone tells anyone listening that the battle is near its end. Saitama stops in front of the building. He looks up. The wind pushes against his cape. Dust rolls past his feet. For a moment, nothing happens. The camera holds. This is the distance he usually clears in a single jump. Other heroes slow, watching him. They expect the launch. He does not move. Instead, he turns to the side and opens the stairwell door. The door closes. The noise outside dulls. The lights flicker on. He starts climbing. Floor numbers pass by one at a time. 10, 11, 12. The steps stay the same. His pace does not change. Outside the stairwell windows, debris falls past in long streaks. Something heavy slams into the building. The walls shake. Dust drops from above and coats the railing. The fight gets closer. Each impact hits harder. The stairwell rattles. A window cracks. Wind howls through the gap. Saitama adjusts his grip on the rail and keeps climbing. More floors tick by. The building sways. The sound of the fight now feels directly overhead. Saitama's pace stays steady. Step after step, unchanged, as the rooftop battle continues to tear the sky apart above him. Janos watches the fight from a control room. Multiple feeds cover the city. One shows the rooftop battle. Another tracks hero movement. A third marks Saitama's position. Janos notices the path first. It does not go up the side of the building. It goes inside, floor by floor. Janos zooms in. The route is clear. Stairs. No jump. No flight. No shortcut. He pauses, then speaks with certainty. Sensei is delaying on purpose. He is letting the enemy spend its strength. He is measuring stamina. He is choosing the moment to strike. The rooftop feed flares white as another impact lands. Janos keeps talking. Perhaps Sensei wants the enemy calm. Perhaps fear dulls judgment. Perhaps this is restraint. Strategy. Teaching by example. Cut to the stairwell. Saitama reaches a landing and stops. He rests his hands on his knees. He breathes once. Not hard. Not fast. He looks at the wall. The floor number is painted crooked. The light flickers. He straightens up. He checks his phone. No signal. He pockets it and keeps climbing. Back in the control room, Janos nods. The theory holds. The delay continues. The plan deepens. Saitama pushes open the rooftop door. The wind hits first. The noise follows. The fight is still going. The monster stands near the center of the roof, wounded but loud, talking through the smoke. It hasn't noticed him yet. The monster finishes a sentence and turns. It sees Saitama. There is no pause, no stance, no build-up. Saitama steps forward and throws one punch. The monster is gone. The shockwave clears the smoke. The rooftop goes quiet. Pieces of rubble slide to a stop. The fight ends as if it never happened. Other heroes stand still. Some look at the empty space where the monster was. Others look at Saitama. No one speaks. They arrived prepared for a long battle. They arrived late. Saitama turns and walks towards the edge of the roof. He stops a short distance away. He looks down. The street is far below. He shifts his weight and takes one small step back. Then he turns away from the edge, calm as ever, as if the real danger was never the fight at all. The rooftop fills with movement. Heroes regroup. Some lift off at once, engines flaring or wings cutting through the air. Others fire grappling hooks and vanish over the edge in seconds. The job is done. Everyone wants to leave. Saitama stands near the stairwell door. A flying hero hovers nearby and gestures for him to grab on. Another fires a line and waits, rope swinging in the wind. The edge of the roof is open and clear. Saitama looks at them. Then he looks at the stairs. He exhales once. Not loud, just enough to be noticed. He opens the stairwell door and steps inside. The door closes. The wind drops away. The lights flicker on. He starts down. One step at a time. The sounds of the rooftop fade as his footsteps echo through the stairwell. The lights buzz. One goes out. Another comes back on. The building creaks as it settles. Saitama keeps descending, steady and unhurried, committing to the long way down while the rest of the heroes are already gone. Evening settles over the city. The damage is being cleaned up. Traffic moves again. Streetlights come on, one by one. Saitama walks home at street level, hands in his pockets, pace unchanged. The fight is already fading into background noise. He reaches a pedestrian overpass. Cars pass below. The stairs rise on both sides. He stops, looks up. The steps go higher than they need to. He looks down at the road beneath the bridge. It is longer, slower, flat. He turns away from the stairs and follows the road. Safer. Fade out.